Hello dear students, welcome back. See, it is a common practice in conversation, to ask a statement or to make a statement and ask for confirmation of it. For example, see the picture. We all know that it is a portrait of Mahatma Gandhi, who is the father of our nation. But I sometimes do this, or we sometimes do this. See what? He is the father of our nation, isn't he? Once again, he is the father of our nation, isn't he? See, this isn't he is a fragment of question, a small question which we ask in our conversation for confirmation. Okay, what did I ask? He is the father of our nation, isn't it? And you say, yes. Yes. For confirmation, we do use such a technique. And this technique is called question tag. This small fragment of question, isn't he, is known as a question tag. So this is Joseline AR, and today I am going to teach you how to apply, how to form this question tag. Before that, let us know what is a question tag. A question tag is a grammatical structure in which a declarative statement is turned into a question by the addition of an interrogative fragment. Once again, a question tag is a grammatical structure in which a declarative statement is turned into a question by the addition of an interrogative fragment. Piece. Fragment means piece. As you can see in the statement, isn't he is the question tag. Okay. See, question tags are very important part of everyday communication. And question tag performs various functions. Now let us see what functions or why do we use question tags. See the screen. See, question tags can be used to get a conversation started or to continue the conversation. And a question tag can be used to encourage a reply from the listener or to motivate the listener. Right? And a question tag is used to get confirmation of certain statements we make. Okay? So let us learn the pattern of the question tag, the rules for the formation of it. So I'll give 2 examples, you just have a look at them and I'll explain the pattern of question tag. Okay? Ranjan is eating, isn't he? Ranjan is eating, isn't he? Second one, Sudha is not eating, is she? Sudha is not eating, is she? So look at number 1 and number 2. The pattern is quite simple. First, we have to pick the auxiliary or auxiliary verb from the given statement. Then we have to use not in contracted form, shortened form. Not, not should be used as N apostrophe as you can see in the example, the underlined part. Okay, first pick the auxiliary. Next, use the helping, negative word not in shortened form. And the next step is to write the subject, but it should be written as a pronoun, personal pronoun. And then put a question mark. This is simple structure. And this rule is applicable for positive statements. Okay, positive statement is a statement which doesn't contain any negative word. See the second example. Sudha is not eating is a negative statement. First one is Ranjan is eating. It is a positive statement because it doesn't contain any negative word. Whereas Sudha is not eating is a negative statement, and the pattern for this is different. First, you write the helping verb, that is auxiliary. don't use the negative word because already it is a negative statement. Okay, then write the subject and it should be a pronoun, personal pronoun. Put question mark. So what we observe from those two examples is, for positive statement we should apply a negative tag, and for negative statement we should apply a positive tag. Okay, for positive statement negative tag, and vice versa, for negative statement a positive tag. Got the point? So dear students, this is a very simple structure of question tag. Let us learn now in detail how to apply them with some examples. Okay, some examples are displayed on the board, on the screen you can see. David was alert. Imran is doing homework. Hitesh should do it. He was making dolls. They were watching him. Alright? See, they are all positive statements. They are all positive statements because these 5 statements doesn't contain any negative word. And as I said the rule, as I just now told you the rule, you first pick the helping verb, use negative word not in shortened form or contracted form, and then write the subject as a pronoun, personal pronoun, and put question mark. Question mark is mandatory. Okay, see first one. David was alert. I repeat, all the 5 examples, all the 5 statements are positive statements. And for positive statement I told you what to apply. You would apply negative tag. So David was alert. What is the question tag for this? First pick the helping verb. What is the helping verb here? Auxiliary. Was. Wasn't he? Because the pronoun for David is he. Wasn't he? Question mark is the question tag for this. Second one. Imran is doing homework. Helping verb is. Pull it out. Isn't he is the question tag for this statement. Isn't he? Then Hitesh should do it. Hitesh should do it. See the third one. Hitesh should do it. Again, this is a positive statement. Pick the auxiliary. What is the auxiliary here? Should. As the sentence is positive, the question tag should be shouldn't he. Shouldn't he. The next one. He was making dolls. He was making dolls. Again, the auxiliary verb is was. And the question tag is wasn't he. Already the subject is in pronoun. You write the same as it is. But see that you don't use any capital letters here. Question tag must be in small letters. Don't use capital letters anywhere except in case of I. Okay. Then see the last one. They were watching him. They were watching him. Here the auxiliary verb is were. And the question tag should be weren't they. I think you are clear with positive statement. Let us convert the same statements into negative. Okay, first one. David was not alert. Imran is not doing homework. Hitesh should not do it. He was not making dolls. They were not watching him. They are all negative statements. And you know the rule. For negative statement, first pick the auxiliary verb. Don't use not because the statement is already negative. And write the pronoun, subject as a pronoun, put question mark. First one, David was not alert. And the question tag should be was he. No negative word because it's already a negative statement. So for negative statement, positive tag. Second one, Imran is not doing homework. And the question tag must be is he. Hitesh should do it. Sorry, Hitesh should not do it. And the question tag is should he. He was not making dolls. He was not making dolls. So was he. Finally, they were not watching him and the question tag should be were they. So I think you might have understood how to apply, how to form, how to add question tag in case of positive and negative statements. So this is not just enough when it comes to question tags. We have to go in deep. and there are still, more rules to be learned before you start applying question tags. Okay, let us go in detail. Now I'll just show you some exceptions actually. See, I said that you have to first pick the helping verb, then you have to see whether the kind of statement, if it is a positive statement, apply the negative tag, and if it is negative, apply positive tag side. But in some cases, there are some exceptions to be followed, especially when it comes to am. For example, look at the screen. I am good. I am good. See, what is the auxiliary verb here? Am. And according to rule, how should we write the question tag? Amn't I. Amn't I, right? But this is wrong. When am is the helping verb and when the statement is positive, you are not supposed to use am as it is. You have to convert am into are. And the question tag must be aren't I, not amn't I. Aren't I. Clear? I repeat. When the auxiliary verb is am and the statement is positive, the question tag should be aren't I. See the second case. I am not good. This is a negative statement and am is the auxiliary verb here. And the question tag should be am I. Got the point? When the statement is positive, convert am into are, and when it is negative, retain it. Use it as it is. Okay. See the next example. Simran will help you. Simran will help you. Again, this is a positive statement and the helping verb is, auxiliary verb is will. You should not write willn't she, because will is auxiliary verb and as it is positive, you must use negative word. You should not write willn't she. In the place of willn't she, you must write won't she. Will not must be converted to won't. Won't she. See the next example. Sagar will not attend the party. Sagar will not attend the party. Again, here the helping verb is, of course, will, but the statement is negative. So use will as it is, and the answer is will he. Sagar will not attend the party. Will he? I think you would have understood. Okay. When you have am as an auxiliary verb and if the statement is positive, go for are. In the same way, when you have a positive statement and will as an helping verb, better convert that into won't. Got the point, dear students? So in the first part, we learned how to apply question tag for positive statements. Next, we learned how to apply question tags for negative statements. And now I showed you how to apply question tags when it comes to am and will. Okay, let us move on. In case of have verbs, have is an helping verb. Okay, I already have posted a video based on helping verbs. You please watch it. I'm sure you'll get a complete authority on helping verbs. Okay, so have is an helping verb. In case of have verbs, there are three have verbs. Have, as and had. In case of have verbs, you must be very careful. For example, look at the screen. Suhas has purchased a mobile. Suhas has purchased a mobile. Here we have two verbs. One, purchased, which is the main verb. Has is the helping verb, auxiliary verb. Okay. So, in this case, the question tag must be hasn't he. Hasn't he. But look at the second one. Suhas has a mobile. Dear students, you need to understand this point. There is a lot of difference between the first one and the second one. First sentence says Suhas has purchased a mobile, and second statement says Suhas has a mobile. In first case, we have two helping verbs, but here only, in first sentence we have two verbs, but here only one verb, and that is has. So, dear students, in the second statement, as acts as a main verb, not helping verb. So when this is the case, you have to go for do verbs. Okay, I told you how to pick auxiliary. Okay, so when you are given, when you are using have verbs as main verbs. Okay, when you're using have verbs as main verbs, there are three forms of have. Have, you can see, have, as, had. When it is have, and that too when it is used as a main verb, apply do. Use do as an auxiliary verb. And if it is as, go for does. And if it is add, go for did. What do we have here? We have as. So what should we use? Yes, does. So Suhas has a mobile, doesn't he? Whereas in first case, hasn't he? Because in first case, has being used as an auxiliary verb, whereas in second case it is used as a main verb. So when have verbs are used as main verbs, you please apply this rule: do, does, and did. In case of have, has, and had. I think you might have got the point. Okay, please look at the screen very thoroughly. Next example. We have a car. We have a car. You have to see whether have verb is used as a main verb or auxiliary verb. We have a car. We have a car. Is have a main verb or auxiliary verb? It is a main verb. So the question tag should be, see there, yes, don't we. Okay, don't we. See one more example. Akram had a palatial apartment in London. Akram had a palatial apartment in London. Once again, if you notice carefully, had is used as a main verb, not as an helping verb. So when it is had, you have to go for did. So answer should be didn't he. Didn't he. I think you might have got to know how to apply question tag when it comes to have verbs. You need to be very careful. In case of have verbs, you have to first determine, you have to first understand whether have verb is used as an helping verb or a main verb. If it is an helping verb, use it as it is. Use the have verbs as it is. But when it is a main verb, you have to go for do, does, and did. Okay, dear students. So I am going to end here, but this is not the completion of the topic. Still, you have to learn more rules. The next part, I will explain how to apply question tags when auxiliaries are not given. And also, I will teach you how to apply question tags in case of imperative statements. Till then, take care, dear students. Please refer the video thoroughly.